Hello, people. I hope everyone's okay. We are back again. Welcome to Ride Along with LiveviL. So, we've had quite a long time since we've done one of these, but I am back and raring to go again. I love doing these, obviously, because it brings me closer to the people who I find interested and generally want to learn what they're about. And, Tangier. So, Tangier Bot is not available during the ride along. Sorry. Yeah. So, coming back, I wanted to find a guest who I already know personally and would love for you to get to know them. So, today's special guest, my long-time friend, the wonderful and beautiful man that is CBK CoffeeLuv, aka Sean. So, Sean.
Hello.
Are you there?
I am here. Hello. How are you?
Hello. Raise a glass. Let's clink those glasses. Clink, clink, clink. And drink up. Yes. Now this is what you call brothership. Okay. Right. Yep.
Right.
I have drunk. Now, yeah, Tracy, can you just fill this up for me, please? Thank you, Tracy.
Oh, she's very good, Tracy.
Yeah, I am a little bit.
Like,
oh
drinking.
God. Yeah, we're a little bit. Let's go and have it. Let's go sit down for a bit, Sean. If you can sit down, that is. Oh look, accommodation unlocked. Seat of Thieves.
Why I?
I didn't even realise that was a thing. Right.
No,
so
did I?
firstly, Sean.
When that's happened.
Firstly, how are you today?
I'm doing very good today.
Beautiful.
I've been sitting back, chilling, watching me F1 and waiting.
Oh, nice. That's what I'm talking about. F1. So with all my guests, as you know, Sean, I'd like to start on the origin stories. What was your first ever gaming experience?
Wow, that was a long time ago.
Carbon style?
Very first one. It was literally, no, Harrier Attack. If anybody's ever heard.
Harriet Attack.
That was on the Harrier Attack, as in the plane.
Spectrum ZX Plus, was it?
Oh, yeah, it was on the Amstrad. The Amstrad,
the Amstrad
464.
Oh,
the very first home computers out.
Was that the one with the grey? It was like a light grey with like a little strap at the top, and it was a tape deck. And it had a tape deck on the right hand side, and then the keyboard on the left.
Yeah, and obviously you had your screen and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was one of my very first. I used to reprogram it a bit so I could have an extra few left.
Oh, okay. Lagging is doing.
Now I was rather good at that.
Are you still drinking, Sean? You are.
I'm me.
Oh, I love it.
Yes, I can still remember the noise. That actually, when you were loading up.
Can you make that noise, Sean?
Something. Oh God, that sounded bad.
No, that is fine. I've got that recorded. I'm going to make that little sound file and just send it back to you.
But believe it or not, I've just seen General putting Spectrum. Never actually owned a Spectrum.
So my dad owned the Spectrum ZX Plus, and the first game he ever got was James Bond, and that thing took ages to load. Like, I mean, properly ages.
I remember playing James Bond actually with my mates.
Yes, mine also. Miss Kemi, just to let you know, the Tangier Bot isn't available during the ride along. I should have mentioned that at the very start, so I apologise. Oh no, it's fine. It's all good. All good. So we did have a redeem hydrate earlier. So Sean,
that is Miss Kemi.
As with all ride alongs, we both redeem the hydrate. So we got 2 hydrates to drink. So let's go for it.
I'm already way ahead of you.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, one more sip. Okay, that was hot. I've got a hot cup of tea and I just burned my tongue on it. Okay, right. So, what was your first ever console? I mean, I know you just literally just said it, but your first ever console was the Amstrad, was it?
Yeah, the Amstrad first. Obviously, I moved up to that.
So, was,
and I believe.
Oh, is it question time? Yeah, I need to ask an important question. Would you like me to do the question from Miss Cammy right now? Get it out of the way.
Go on, and I'll be there, Sven.
Okay, so Miss Cammy from the X under at MSCAAMMY says, so Sean, which song is your favourite? Wet for JJ, My Bubblegum, Bees in the Trap, or the newest one, Let Her Cook?
Oh, it has to be one of them.
No, you have to choose one.
I do like the original Vet Vagina.
There you go.
Vagina.
Vet.
Me
How does it go,
too,
Sean? Can you just sing me a little bit of excerpt for it? Because I'm not quite sure I remember how it goes.
I do have my own little lyrics here, because obviously each one I get introduced, I'm actually pinching the lyrics and making my own.
Yep.
So I've got, big glow come through, frying shit, let it cook. Okay, too much cake. I'll be a bitch. The type of girl you want to chew all your bubble gum, all my bubble gum. Drip, drip, wet, vagina. There we are.
Oh my god. Cammy will be very happy with that, by the way.
Like I said, X Factor, here I come.
Old Factor. Didn't say no. Cammy says that's amazing.
So that's why I'm having you on the drums as well.
Yes.
Old Factor.
So your first game, that was the Harrier. What's it called? Harrier
Attack.
I don't know why I was going to say Harrier Pigeon before. What the hell? Harrier Attack. What was the first game you ever really got seriously hooked into?
I'd say the proper first game, because I always get in and out of gaming.
Yeah.
I'm not as massive as gamer as. But when I get hooked to a game, I get hooked.
Yeah.
So I'd say the first proper game I had was the likes of Far Cry.
So Far Cry Instincts.
Yeah.
And that was.
But obviously, I used to play
Xbox.
Mario Kart. I used to love Karts, actually.
The
likes of that as a kid.
Yeah, Mario Kart was amazing.
But me and my mates used to play, because I had a little dining room as a kid.
Oh, okay.
For the SETI and all that in. So we used to play Karts and all that.
Nice.
Yeah. I think that's where my competitive comes from.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think all of us CBK members have been competitive once in a while.
I'm competitive, but I'm no good.
Yeah, and there's a certain other person in chat that was also competitive. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Belated because I was being chased by Sean. Oh. Yeah, so Beck said, Sean. Okay, so what was... I mean, this is obviously the same answer you just said, but I'm going to say it because it's on the questions. First online game you ever played?
Again, Far Cry, back in the day, even before how we play online now.
Did you ever play, the original Far Cry that wasn't... I think it was like on the PC at the time. It was just Far Cry, and then we had Far Cry Instincts on the Xbox. Did you ever play the original PC Far Cry?
I believe I did, actually. Because like I said, when we used to go around the Gazas, we used to sort of like play games and all that around there when we were getting drunk.
Yeah.
But so like I said, but I do like Far Cry. I even play it now. I think Far Cry 6. I haven't had a shot at that yet, but we haven't.
Yeah. Xbox Kai.
Yes, it was Xbox Kai.
Yeah.
That was when we first hooked up. Before Xbox Live.
Yeah. And then there was XBC after that, wasn't it?
Yes, I think it was. That's where we done the battles and all that.
Credit for those songs. I introduced them to him. Yes, Cammy did introduce them to Sean, and now he sings them every single time we play on the Thursdays. Thursdays is singing day with Sean.
It's that Doja Cat, man. She's got a proper weird voice, but I love
What's her name again, Sean?
Dojo Cat.
Dojo Cat.
Yeah, Dojo Cat.
XBC was the on the first Xbox, OG Xbox. It was the one that we used split screen on through the first Far Cry's. 2001 or 7? 2001. 2001. Oh, then again, no. Kai was after, wasn't it? X-Link's Kai was after XBC.
I think XBC was first, and then
yeah,
Kai.
XBC was the original. Sorry.
Yeah.
Much love, Sean. Right, Sean, and you're gonna love this one. This is a good question for you. Gamer tags. I know you've had a few of them. Want to tell us from start to finish all the gamer tags that you've had?
Well, I can't remember the one before Medic, but I know I had Medic.
And what did people call you when you said Medic?
Me dick.
Me dick.
Which I do actually prefer Medic, because that's what you do. Yeah, I used to run around a lot trying to save everyone getting killed. No, getting past all the medipacks and all that, but that's because I'm good.
Medipacks. I'll give you it, Sean. You were good. You were one of us, and you helped me. So we had Medic, aka Medic. What else do we have?
And then after Medic, what was it after Medic? To go straight into Coffin Dodger?
You had
because I've had a few. I'm trying to.
You had one before Coffin Dodger, I swear of it.
Yeah, I'm trying
we
to
both
think.
tried to work it out and came up with that in the end. But you had one before that. General, what was his name after Medic? Can you remember?
I think my dick is probably there.
Yeah, I mean that was the stable one of the XBC days. Well, we'll come back to that. I'm sure Jenna will probably remember and put it in the chat.
It'll come back to me as well.
Yeah, it'll probably come back to me in a minute. I'll have a look. Okay, he's going to have a look. So let's put a pin in that question.
Coffin Dodger after that.
And Coffin Dodger, yeah.
Yeah, and then obviously CoffeeLuv.
And CoffeeLuv, yes. CoffeeLuv. And who kind of helped you make that name up?
It may have been Miss Cammy herself.
Yes. So let me get this right. Her inspiration has been for your style of music, and also
she's a bad influence.
She is a bad influence.
She's a bad influence, but oh my God, look at Cammy go.
Look
the best performance I've ever seen.
Okay, say it, Sean. Say it.
Look at Cammy go.
That is what we hear every Thursday. Right, Sean, shall we get on the... I mean, you're absolutely rat-assed right now.
Well,
shall we try and get on this boat?
I love playing this game.
I love you, Sean Pierce. We all love Sean.
Talking about coffee, I've actually got a cup here.
Look at that beautiful sails. Shall we... did you want to do the forts, or do you want to just hit islands?
We'll do a few of the forts, I think. Like I say, is try to do without getting killed.
Okay, cool. So look at this ship. This is Sean's ship. If we get a light to it, look at them. Beautiful.
I like them cannons. They're not part of the set, them cannons, but
what'd you go for the front?
I do like them. It goes with this. It's similar to what's on the seals.
Right, let's have a look. Oh, whoops.
But it lights up. It's like a star system that you see on it.
Oh yes, look at that. Beautiful. Why a big ship? So we have a little plan of action that Sean will let you know after we're done.
we may need a hand.
Yes.
We may need it a little bit later on.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So let me just. I've just got to just quickly tweak something on the settings. I'll be like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Just doing something while you're doing that.
Yep, no worries. I'll be like a second and I'll be there. Right. Volume's there. Okay, we're sorted. Okay, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you okay. Actually, hear you quite perfect there.
Okay, before we start,
Yeah, if you look at the front of these
we-
cannons.
Shall we get the wonderful Miss Cammy the wonderful Cammy to jump on with us? And
Oh, we
at least
could
she
if
can
you
do
want.
the harpooning. Because I just remembered that if we're doing treasure, we're going to need some help, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Especially after the last performance we had. Yeah, have you seen the front of these cannons here?
Oh, let's have
Sort
a
of
look.
like reminds me a little bit of you.
What do you need help? Yes, please, Cammy. If you'd be so kind to help us, because we suffer with this game. Yeah, we love these cannons. They are so beautiful. Look at
Why
that.
do you skip them?
What?
That's not fair.
What?
That's not fair at all.
What's that?
Skipping me trap.
Oh, here you go. Look, everyone. This is what happens when you go to a trap. Ready? Sean loves
No, I
it.
was supposed to be away from it.
Oh my god.
Ow!
Oh god, no. Oh, that's fine. Right. So let's get out of the way. So we on Thursdays have this little habit of setting traps up for each other, and we love it. And Sean absolutely loves the carnage. He's a glutton for punishment, and everyone knows how
That
much he's a
kills
glutton
me.
for punishment. But the thing is, if I stop doing it, he gets a little bit upset that I'm not doing it. So I have to do it. And then he's like, Ash, and I'm like, well, you just want me to do it, but you don't want me to do it. And he's like, no, I want you to do it. I'm like, okay, make up your mind, Sean. Do you want me to give
When
you
you're not doing
punishment
it,
or not?
I get worried.
Yes.
You know, when you're not trying to sort of like kill me or something like that, I think there's something up. So as long as you're doing it, then I'm all right and everything's okay.
Right. Okay. So before we start asking questions, do you want me to set up all the thoughts? Oh, where am I going? Do you want me to set up
Yeah.
thoughts? Thoughts? What? Thoughts. Where the hell's
Yeah, for at
Okay,
the
so
back
where
here.
are we? Killhall C6, I believe. Yeah, Killhall.
I'll just get the
Hidden Springs,
cannonball
there it
set up
is.
for me as well.
Yeah, no worries. Sailors, no, I believe it's oh, there's E14. Lost Goal. Where was that? That was Lost Goal. There it is. L for the Damned. Crow's Nest. Oh, that's back in O. Crow's Nest. Skull Keep. That was P. Oh no, wrong way. P9. Kraken is L. There we are. What else are we missing? We're missing 2, aren't we?
Should be 1, 2.
Shark fin. That's P, isn't it? And then I can't mark the other one, but that is over. Molten, isn't it? Molten. That's there.
Yeah,
So
somewhere
we've got the path. So we're good.
Alright.
Sean, would you be a darling and send Cammy an invite if you can?
I certainly will.
Just so I don't have to get the menu up on stream. Thank you. Ha ha, I'll be right back. Okay, Miss Cammy, no worries. I mean, sorry, Cammy. Sorry, she keeps telling me off because I call her Miss Cammy. It's just like a professional thing to do.
Right, we're going rest first.
Vest.
So
Vest,
she comes
vest.
back. Yeah.
Vest. Right. How is everyone in chat? I hope you're loving this because I'm absolutely loving having our buddy Sean in. So,
Yes, I'm quite looking forward to the next question.
yes, so the next question is very CBK orientated. Let's get on to CBK. Oh my
Yeah.
god, Sean. Oh my god. Oh, Patch. Don't worry. How did that come about? Were you there from the start?
Yes. It was in Gaz's house, to be quite honest.
Yep.
Like I say, we saw game in there. I remember having sort of like the tellies set up, sitting sort of like back to back and stuff. The general obviously there at the same time. And I don't know who, but I think it might have been Gaz actually. They thought, let's have a clan.
Yep.
And then it just all went from there. From a little house in South Shields, it became to what we know of it today over the past 25 years.
Yep.
But it started off with Gaz Hotspur, which I think might have had a slightly different name when it first started.
Yep.
And then General Assassin.
Yep.
There was Andy for a little bit, but not too long. Because, we know Andy and Ken.
Yep.
Lockdown.
Yep.
One of the best snipers I've ever seen.
Yes, lucky dog.
Yeah. And then obviously had the likes of you and stuff like that.
And then it went downhill from there.
Yeah. And the dogs being my main rival.
Yes.
And we showed them.
We really did.
Because the dogs at the time were actually best clans around. Nobody could beat them and they were feared. And then the CBK lads got onto them.
So,
and we hammered them.
Can you remember any special moments of CBK that you just pops in your head? Stuff that maybe
what
tournaments or just
to be quite honest, when it first started off, I was always, you can't make mates or you can't make friends and stuff online the way we were doing it, and I was a firm believer. And it shows through it even today. What I love about CBK is the closeness of everything, of everybody. A lot of talk just random, not so often now as what we used to, because we used to always game. But it's still there. There's something still special.
Yeah.
And it is. It's that's my fun memory of what CBK done, and that's me wrong that you can make friends online.
Yeah, definitely.
And have fun doing it.
I didn't even know what a clan was until I was approached.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, clan? What's a clan? I'm like, such a noob.
Well, it was. You think about it when it first started. We were there when Xbox Live wasn't even around. It was just starting to be.
Yeah.
And doing even this today, I never thought that would happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, here we are.
So, CBK, obviously we spoke, has a long history, especially the Far Cry 6 Evolution days.
Yeah.
So, there's a heritage that CBK holds, but we can't go without talking about CBK without obviously the legend who shaped the clan what it is, Gaz himself, CBK Godlike. Where did you first meet Gaz?
Exactly where I am now, on the Headwath, in the Borden Lad, I believe.
Yep.
There is, obviously we used to all go out karaoke and stuff like that. General would tell you, and there was a big crowd of it. But the likes of Gaz, me, General, the two Scotties, and a few others that aren't in CBK. We're just remelded. I got with some lass called Stacey,
Yep.
and that's sort of like how I got within the crowd of General and Gaz and all that.
Oh, I see.
And Gaz became a very, very good mate, to be honest. I put up in his own house, fed me loads of coffee. I kept on getting his burgers wrong.
Oh my god.
But yeah, if it wasn't for Gaz, we wouldn't have what we had today.
No, exactly. I mean, you know full well the history of me and Gaz. Like,
Yeah.
I owe that man a lot. And
Well, like I say, it's even talking about CBK now. I mean, obviously, as I don't know, well, Gaz is no longer with me, unfortunately.
yeah,
But we have a Minecraft room set up. We had our own little funeral. 1 or 2 years might have seen online. I do probably haven't.
yeah.
But what Ash has done with his with the photograph of Gaz on Minecraft is second to none. That is definitely worth a mention, to be quite honest.
Yes.
As it goes, Gaz would be extremely.
Yeah. As you know, that was kind of like my the only way I could only cope with it at the time. But
Yeah.
it felt like I was closer to the big man himself. And I'm so pleased that you guys you enjoyed that Minecraft map. I mean, what stood?
Oh, it is.
I mean, I think I know the answer to this, but what stood out to you the most on that map?
That picture. That picture, and when we're actually in the church side of it, because the whole
Yeah.
map itself, he's done a wonderful job with it, including Adam.
Yeah.
And even the little service for him, it was just, it had me in tears, and I don't cry often.
No.
But as soon as I came in, he obviously came in, and as you know, you see his picture straight away, and the likeness is just, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But I sat there for a good 5-10 minutes with actual tears in my eyes looking. It was like,
yeah. Honestly, mate, it was hard making that and trying to, keep my composure. But yeah.
Well, yeah.
So, Sean, I think actually that map itself, one of the biggest things, I mean, from my personal point, was the church that General done in there. It was so good. It was so perfect, and then obviously the fireworks at the end. He constructed all of that, and that meant a hell of a lot to me to when he done that. And then for a whole bunch of CBK guys to just speak a few words in the church, that hit me, and that in my head proved exactly what CBK meant to me.
It was the candles as well.
Oh, and the candles that Lee did, yeah. We all did. Every single member of the CBK family who were there and had that input, I can't thank them enough, because Gaz would have loved that. And
it was. I mean, we got up one by one and the candles on, and that wasn't planned.
No, that was great. And Lee, that was a great thing that he done. So I can't thank anyone. Can't thank everyone. Nope. Can't thank enough to everyone to what they done on that day.
It was, and it's nice to actually go back, because obviously we went back this year as well quickly, and hopefully next year we'll be back in that, adding a little bit extra.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So.
Well, yeah,
getting a little bit sort of like that again. So I should bring it back into the I'm looking forward to
before I even tear up.
Yeah. And everyone that even knew Gaz knew how much of a legend he was and how much he touched people's hearts.
So he was there for everybody, wasn't he?
He was totally there for me, and I can't thank him enough. And I can't thank you enough, obviously, Sean. You know how much I love you and how much you're my brother, and what you've done personally.
That's because you're a slut devil.
Oh, Slutdale,
You know?
sorry. Yeah, you're going to get called Slutdale. God damn it. Right. So, one little thing that I was supposed to ask whilst we're talking about guys is how did his influence change your gaming skills?
A lot, actually. I mean, obviously, I got a lot. Price sake, sure. So it made me conscious. Yeah, me mistakes, which in a way did help me, but
Yep.
it also hindered me as well in a way. Especially the jumping. And I think,
Yeah.
what game was that? Destiny 1 on it.
Yeah. Oh,
I
God,
hated the jumping on that. But yeah, he helped out a lot. And obviously, when I needed a little bit more influence, I went downstairs and made a coffee for him.
Yeah. And yeah. I mean, he took everyone under his ring, but you know full well he had like a sweet spot for you. You know,
He did.
he was
Like
looking
I
out
said,
for you, and I
he took me in.
that was amazing. So that was like a brief introduction to CBK and what it means and how much it is not just a clan, it's family. So we will move back on to Far Cry.
What?
And I actually missed something. Sorry. I was just gonna say I know every member of our clan was touched by him, and I wish I got a chance to do a ride along with him as well. But like I say earlier, he's watching over us. He's he's proud of us all.
Oh, aye, absolutely. His ride, if he was here, his ride along would be mint.
I would have loved, like, he was the reason. Like I say, I mean, I mentioned this a few times over the course of my streaming and stuff. Is how much of an influence he was to me to get my ass into streaming and realise how much I love doing this.
He was actually quite intelligent when it comes to stuff like that.
Oh, he is super intelligent. Like, he helped me set up all this at the start. So, I owe a lot to him. So, Far Cry, what was your go-to weapons? Like, what was those weapons you loved?
P90s.
P90s.
I used to love the double up eye duel.
Yeah.
And the sniper, but it was never any good at the sniping.
Yeah, I think there was only a select few that. Oh, we got a birds in the sky. If you want to slam. Oh, actually, I don't know what they are. Yeah, slam on the anchor.
Yeah, you're next to it.
Yep. I don't know why I said slam on the anchor because I'm right next to him. But damn it. He would be watching every single one you would have done yet. He really would have. And I mean, something that I don't kind of go into it too much, but I've got a few moderators to this, and one of them is Gaz, and I will never get rid of his moderator status because it's a sacred thing, and that will stay there to all the time I'm doing this. Is how long it's going to stay there.
Chris has his Xbox still.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
I don't think he wants to open it.
No, and that's understandable. It really is understandable.
Aye.
But we all agree in certain ways, and So, what do you prefer, player or predator?
Oh, that's a hard one. Predator, I think.
Can you remember what it sounded like when you first were the predator when we first started the game?
I can't, but I do remember I learned from it even a lot.
I just remember, like, literally, we put a game on and you show this predator, and then you just hear a slight giggle from somebody, and you're like, "Oh no!"
I love the maps.
Most of the time, if it was you, Sean, I could tell straight away that was you, just by the way that you just went super quiet and you just had this. I was like, "Oh God, Sean is predator."
And I still get killed. Stop about laughing.
That's
You
the
know,
funny
I'm
part.
supposed to be invincible when I come around the corner. It's not generally locked down.
Most of the time you jump off a cliff accidentally or something and be like, oh, Sean's dead.
Yeah, me and jumping in games do not match.
So I know what your memory's
Lad.
like at this question, so I'll understand if you can't remember. But what was your favourite map? Either Instincts or Evolution?
What's the one where you had the tower on either side? It was very small. One of the original maps, I think.
Oh God! Now my memory's bad. Oh no.
Yeah,
General.
you had the valley down the middle. You had the house, the tower at the back of it, instead of on the other side. You had the side routes going around, and obviously the middle bit where you could drive through and stuff.
Oh, drive through.
There was a cave in the water where the water was. I
Oh,
can remember the layout.
yeah.
Map.
So either side, it was like the beach one. So it had like a little water bit at the middle, and then it had like the hut on the left, and then you could either go round to the right hand side driving, or you go straight through to the
That's the one.
glider at the back.
Yeah, that's the one. Glider at the back.
Yeah. What was that called now?
And the other one to that is the one where you can go underground as well.
What the ruins one?
Yeah.
See, I wasn't too sure about that one because I used to always get killed in that one. I sucked at that one.
Well, I was slightly better at that one, especially the defend bit.
Yeah.
Even though I got killed as well, but there's a lot of killed in my games.
Yeah.
Right, well, you put that up, I'll run down and see where we are.
No worries.
Right, we're heading to Kraken at the moment.
Yeah, the Kraken. Okay, cool. Right, so we done that. We done that one. We done that one.
Bailey, seriously.
Okay, if we got a remastered version of the Instincts and Evolution, which probably would have been Predator, do you reckon it would have the same impact on us?
I don't think so, to be quite honest. I'd like to think it would.
Yeah.
The map side of it, definite. I mean, I still do like that, and I've still got a map to build.
Yeah.
But the actual proper full blown, obviously a lot of moved on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think for a few, yeah, definite. But for the majority, probably wouldn't.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, what would you?
I'd like to see.
What would you expect from like a remaster? Like, if you got a remaster, what would you think would be? Think about what improvements they can make. Like, what would they change or would they tweak to make it better? Well, not better than the original, but like, souped up from the original.
I think it's probably. It's a hard question, no, actually, no.
I mean, I've got one answer to that, and that's
the map side of it. Definite.
Yes,
would be better.
Like
I'd improve the map side of it.
Expanding the blocks to it.
Yeah, and
Hollow Town.
Really, shut up.
Sean said, General said Hollow Town.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, General.
Yeah, the map side of it, definitely. It should give you more options and a lot more open world type thing.
We're not getting skulls in the sky. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. Like most gun games, I think guns could be improved to fire like what they should fire like.
So you're saying just improve gunplay, the physics of the gunplay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, the balancing of the stuff like that. No, that's cool. That sounds awesome, mate. Okay, so moving on from Far Cry, what other games do you enjoy?
Actually, I'm quite enjoying COD. You've been on it for a couple of weeks.
Yep.
Obviously, me form.
Yep.
I'm a big player of tanks and warships.
Is that the world of tanks? World of tanks?
Yeah, World of Tanks,
And world of warships?
World of Warships. I don't play World of Warships as much, but World of Tanks
Yep.
been on and off for about 6 years since we began, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I've just got my level 10 tank. It took me nearly 5.5 years.
Oh my god. Wow. Good and dreaming, though.
But yeah, it's a good game if you like that type of game.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think I'm the only one that plays it, to be quite honest, that I know of.
So what's the deal with the world of tanks? What do you actually do? I know it's a silly question.
Drive a tank and shoot.
Drive a tank, shoot. So you're just literally destroying other tanks and then getting better.
Yeah, you're in a team. I think it's about 9 or something like that.
Yep.
16 altogether, and it's just open world, sort of like second world based town and stuff like that.
Yep.
And obviously, you go around. You can either play like a snipe tank or whichever, or just go in full blown. I've got me light tanks where I do a type thing.
Yep.
Because you get points for spotting tanks as well. Or you can just sit back with me level 10 tank and just blow the shit out of them, basically.
Yeah.
So I like doing that now. Being able to. But it's like I say, it's a game. If you like it, you'll play it.
Yeah.
Stay away from it.
Yep, makes sense. We've got barrels in the water, but we're getting fired on, so we might just avoid them.
Oh, on me, just.
That'd be me.
That hurt. That actually hurt.
Ow! That really did hurt. What would you say was your favourite all-time game, and why?
Oh, probably the cards, the originals.
The original COD. Which one?
Yeah.
Any specific?
I think it's COD 2.
COD 2?
Again, with on the standalone, you had the tank in the middle of the square. I'm trying to think of the name.
Wasn't it COD 4?
It might have been COD 4 then, yeah.
Yeah. The first Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
I started to go off it when they started as I put Halo in it, where you used to be able to fly in it.
Oh, the jumpy crap. Yeah.
And and then obviously now it's COD 6 again. It's starting to get there. There's a few good maps.
Yeah.
As you know, the zombies are quite good on it.
Oh, the zombies is always good.
Yeah. Destiny 1, I actually quite enjoyed that for a while.
Yep.
But it's the jumping on it. I couldn't have it.
Your jumping was legendary, Sean.
And then we Formula 1, actually, remembering.
And the Formula 1, yeah.
So I'm remembering a few games I played for each year.
Yeah. That's cool.
Mainly on the day of the race. But I believe I am going to be battling you on Formula 1 soon, if I'm right.
Well, yeah. If it's on Game Pass, I will definitely be on it.
Well, I will be giving you a head start off, I'll let you first.
And Sean, I've got something to tell you at the end of this ride along, off stream, obviously.
Oh.
But yeah. So, give me a rundown of all the consoles you've owned, just from Amstrad onwards.
Amstrad, probably straight onto the likes of PlayStation.
Yeah.
Because I was big into CBs and all that before.
Yep.
From the PlayStation onto the Xbox. I think I had the PlayStation. Yeah.
Yep.
I think I had the first and second PlayStation.
Okay. Yeah.
And then obviously
the grey one
from the Xboxes onwards. Yeah, the one where you had to turn it upside down to do the discs.
Yeah, yeah.
and then I just didn't like PlayStation, to be quite honest. So ended up, I think, through Kazakhstan, ended up getting the Xbox, and I've never looked back.
Nice, Sean.
I've had each console after that.
Yeah, all good. Brilliant. So that's a nice little rundown. So did you have like the SNES or the NES or Game Boys or any Nintendo ones?
I didn't, but Alice did.
Oh, Alice did. Yeah. So she
and obviously I have played one or two of the games on hers.
Yeah. That's cool.
But the screen's too small for me, to be honest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm too blind for it.
Too blind.
Well, I am getting on, you know. I mean,
I know.
I'm 21 anniversary.
21. You turned 21 for the past 4 years, haven't you?
No, 21 and 1.5 anniversaries. That's where I'm at.
1.5 anniversaries. What's that? Every 10 years?
No, me 21st anniversary.
Okay, Sean.
So,
whatever.
So see, I only turn 21 every 20 years.
Oh my God.
63 is my next birthday.
Good.
And that's when I'm 21 again.
Well, you're doing well for 63. So,
oh yeah, I look good as well.
And the screen has just turned grey, so I'm worrying if that's a Kraken.
Yeah, it'll be something. Generally turns jet black to see.
Oh, does it? Oh, okay. So we should be alright then. So, Sean, Thursdays is our CBK nights, and obviously, like yourself, I look forward to every week. Most of the time, it's just us on the Sea of Thieves. How would you like our Thursdays?
I'm loving it. Like I say, I sort of like come in and out of games all the time.
Yeah.
And you know, Thursday night, I forward. You pick on me a lot. We pick on you.
Yeah, we have a love relationship with a little bit hate. We hate to bomb each other, but we do it anyway because we love each other. Hey.
And it is.
Yeah.
And everybody knows, you know, it's nice to torture Ash. She's
yeah. Go for it, Sean. Tell him what I'm called.
Well, you know, it depends on to see the devil starts with. But you know, me little boogie.
Oh God. Jesus Christ. So yeah,
Southeast.
Oh, Southeast. Cool. So you enjoying the Thursdays with the lads and lasses we play with?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we've got a sort of like a newish man. So,
yes.
You know, she worked very hard to get into it.
Yes. I know because I was absolutely destroyed by her. Yeah. So for the people who don't know, Cammy is now a CBK member. She earned her rightful place. She took me on, and we done gun game. And gun game, I love. Yeah, I didn't love it after I played her because she absolutely destroyed me. So therefore, she got her rightful place in CBK. She earned it fair and square.
Yeah.
Will she let me live it down? No. She always brings it up any time we play. But that's the same.
And it is, to be quite honest, I mean, you were absolutely slaughtered.
I was.
You know, it was lovely to referee it.
I held my head in shame because of my actions were awful. But yeah,
well, that's where I'm going to leave it, because I know if I've gone too far, you find people that rubbish I am and we play good games.
Yeah, that is very true. So Sean, how do you think she fares in CBK? Yeah.
Do you know what it is? It's looking at her, even like she puts a lot to shame, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, Cammy's actually a quite good player, to be honest.
Sean, what you going towards? Should we slam our brakes
I'm already on it. No, it's a tower. Yeah.
Yep, we can get some TNT in here. We never know we might need it because we're having no luck with skulls in the sky right now.
Yeah, they were coming up all over yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I'll put it up there. Be easier. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. I just
Still there, just
look
need a
at
minute.
chat. Yeah, no worries. I'm just going to look at chat whilst we're here. Agree, Sean. Big heart from Miss Cammy. Still here, just need a minute. Yeah, no worries. Love you guys. No worries. Yep, take your time. No panic there. Oh.
Oh, you've got your favourites in here. Get away. Get away. Get away. You know I don't like them.
I know. So this is how I torture Sean sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. He hates TNT. He hates
I
it with
can't
passion.
believe last time I learned the hard way about TNT. Do you know when you set it off?
Yeah.
And if you leave it, it still goes off.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
That was amazing. It's a boat.
Don't say that.
It sunk again.
Oh,
is
it's
it?
still there. No,
Oh,
it's still
is it?
there. I just seen the sails.
Which side?
That was strange last night.
That was really strange. It just disappeared. We had a bit of a glitch in the game as well. So we were taking on one of the new megalodons, and it was a feared Redmore. Was that right? Is that what it's called?
The first one was the electric one.
Oh, the electric one, but which was
yeah.
the one that we went upside down? Was that?
That
Redmore?
was the electric.
Oh, it was the electric.
Yeah.
One. So we took on the electric, whatever that thing is called, and we were doing so well in it, and it got under the ship, and it span our ship upside down, and it glitched us to the point the boat just went cray cray, and we lost the boat and
Everything.
Yeah, everything, and it was just it wasn't that good. But we had no reason to have lost it because it was literally a glitch within Sea of Thieves, and it's apparently a known glitch, I believe.
Yeah, it happened, but I didn't think it happened in Safer Seas, to be honest, which was naive of me, to be fair.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we're all naive. Right, it's over there, the boat. Yeah, but it happens, and we're going to learn from it.
It does.
What do you think of Sea of Thieves the game, and do you recommend it to brand new players?
I would say have a go of it. It's a very relaxing game, and you can either go hard or skeleton place or just sit and fish.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah,
but yeah, it is very big maps, and it's a very relaxing game.
Yeah. Oh, Vertigo Vixen! Hey, I made it. I was afraid I'd missed it. No, you are just in time. So today's ride-along guest, we have the wonderful CBK CoffeeLuv. He is a close friend and a CBK member like me. And
I have just hydrated us.
I'll hydrate. Okay, I will drink that very shortly. And yeah, it's absolutely. Like, I've been wanting to have Sean on the ride along for a while, so this is exciting.
So I don't know why you wanted me.
Right, let me drink. Okay, hydrated, done. Yeah, and actually, the Vertigo Vixen is actually one of our ride along guests that we had in the past. So it's very cool, and yeah, we have a few funny stories from that ride along as well. She saved me from dying on the raid. An OG CBK.
Yes.
Yeah. An OG CBK. Yeah, you are the OG CBK. The originals of. I mean, you're more original than me. Because I'm like the next ones from that.
And I'm more original than anybody.
Exactly.
Must be an age thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying a word to that. I'm trying to be nice to you.
Like I said, when you're nice, I worry.
Yeah,
You
that
know.
is true. So moving on from a few of the video game side of things, hobbies, Sean. What hobbies do you have?
Well, obviously Formula One.
Formula One.
Though I've learned the other night by the podcast, Av is a bigger fan than I am.
He is,
You know.
yes.
Yeah, definite.
Yeah, that was
It's
quite cool.
yeah, very informative. You know, I like walking, though I don't do it that much. Sort of like wild camping, stuff like that,
Yep.
and driving, traveling. But obviously, I used to drive everything from wagons to coaches, cars, and it's nice to do something that you enjoy, and that's what I used to do as a hobby.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
I like it.
sort of boring in itself,
No,
but
not boring at all.
yeah,
Okay,
if it wasn't for the health,
so
I'd do the Jagger March again.
the Jarrah March. We've got a question in chat now,
Cold-blooded
Sean.
killers.
And yeah, so as you just heard him, cold-blooded killers. Is that all? Yeah. And I mean, it has a few different variations of it, but we can't say that on the stream.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, cold-blooded killers was just basically our way of making a name, and it was basically a name that was brought through to almost give us a a kick-ass title, and just try and steer us away from just the usual clan names, and it was great. And yeah, I love the name. And CBK, it just rolls off the tongue.
It does actually.
It really does. But yeah, so that's what it stands for.
And if you go to Forteventura,
Yep.
you can actually get a CBK burger.
Ah.
Yeah, that's what Lee showed, you know.
He did actually, yeah.
Yeah.
He made one. I love it. Yes.
So I'm going to go back to Forteventura and I'm going to turn around and get a CBK burger.
You should, Sean. No, that is pretty legendary. Law. Yes, it is law. We've got plenty of law in the CBK, haven't we, Sean?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I was actually thinking in the future of getting a whole load of CBK lads and lasses, putting them up in a party chat, and just reminisce, but call it a ride-along group special. How about that?
Yeah, that would actually be, I would enjoy that. Because there's a few that I haven't spoke to. I think Lisa Lee would be up for it.
Yeah. Lee would definitely be up for it. But yeah, that's just like obviously an idea, a future idea. And right, so you mentioned a little bit of F1, Sean. Where did that start for you, and what got you into it?
Very similar to Av, actually. Sort of like the Senna era. But I sort of like more Schumacher.
Yep.
Because I think Schumacher was and still is one of the best drivers. But yeah, watching Senna, and obviously his crash was quite unfortunate, but the thrills of it.
Yep.
But I like the technical side of film, the pit stops and stuff like that. How they can work out, where you're gonna be getting out, and all the niggly nags, even though be there.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just and the sound of the cars. Obviously, I've been to one race, which is brilliant. And my next stop is Silverstone, hopefully. But since 1982, 83, I think, is when I started getting into it properly.
Oh damn.
Probably only missed about 10 races since then.
So, actually, over here on the table, can you vote for this, Sean? We might as well do a captain's treasure map whilst we're waiting for some stuff to happen. Yeah. So, try Rock Isle. Cool. What is this map,
Right.
Sean? I can't even remember where this is.
Hold on. Right, let's have a look at it.
My brain's been stuck with all the third time.
Right.
Lucky.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, we're back. With any luck, this should be okay.
Oh, I heard a cough in my room.
Yeah. So, at the moment, it looks like OBS is causing a stink and Discord is making it crash. So, I believe it might be something to do with Discord. Sean, are you still there, buddy?
I am still here. I believe you can hear me on the chat as well.
Yes, good. So, we'll give it a few minutes just to make sure it doesn't crash. And then we'll get back on with the ride along. And apologies, Sean. You know, things are live and things happen like crap, but not for you. It shouldn't happen for you.
It's alright, I've got Bash and Passion out now, so I'll be okay.
Bash and Passion. Right, do we have at least a skull in the sky? No.
We don't. I have a ship in the sky, and that's about it.
Okay, right, let me... God damn it.
I'm gunning up the mast at the moment to see if I can see any in the distance, which I probably won't.
Okay, welcome back, guys. Okay, so it looks like General's back, so I believe we are back. And, you know, obviously this is live, so things do mess up. But I'm hoping, with any luck, that is it.
It better be.
Because
I'll be saying something to it.
That was crazy. Okay, CBK CoffeeLuv.
Southwest. Yeah, going back. I'm assuming we are live. Going back
okay,
to.
Right, excellent. Right, so. Okay. We don't know who's your favourite all-time driver. So actually, no, I don't think people heard in the chat. So, all-time favourite driver. Let's go for that.
An all-time favourite driver, I'd say Schumacher. For these, like I said, a few others. You've got Senna and obviously the old school ones. But I've always liked Schumacher. From his first race that I've seen him in, which was around about the Senna time. But I'm trying to think of a few others. Like I say, it's Ratzenberger. It wasn't a massively good, but I did like him. And obviously you've got James Hunt and stuff like that. And them eras. But I think with drivers you can't really pinpoint the best driver, because each era has different cars and stuff. So I think for the period, Schumacher for definite. He did hold most of the records.
Yeah, Schumacher, I know, is like one of the legends of the track.
Oh,
track, sir. So, oh, I think we do have a shark.
I
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
What we got? Is that an
I
ancient?
need cannonballs. No, it's the normal.
Okay. I think I do have cannonballs on me.
Yeah, but I think with Ferrari, red's my favourite colour because
Yep.
I don't follow football, but the teams I do follow, obviously local one is Newcastle because I live in the Tyne area.
Yeah, yep.
But I've also always followed Liverpool as well. Again, I like the colour of them.
So literally red, 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 and red.
Yeah, anything red, I'll follow.
Right, I'm gonna go down, go and patch.
Oh,
I just keep on knowing the big boy up there.
yeah, I am.
Oh.
He's coming in for another
No,
one.
he would be.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm deaded.
Oh, right, okay. So, first bit of action since we started. This is a nice megalodon.
The first bit of action I've had in a canny few years, to be quite honest.
No, I'm not saying a word to that. Cameras here should be like, what's your body count?
It's a scary thought.
Yeah. Right, so let's get them back on the question, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. Like most sports in F1 again, do you have a rival team? One that you literally are like, yeah, I don't want them winning.
Oh, at the moment, Red Bull, but for obvious reasons, you know, they dominate, and I don't like domination.
I mean, we're talking about F1 here, Sean.
Oh yeah, I better get back on track. Yeah, at the moment, I mean, Red Bull is starting to lose the sort I take, but you know, they're pinching it away from Ferrari, and they've lost me a lot of money over the years.
Of course they have, damn it.
But again, it's the driver. It's, you know, the teams can have a damn good car and all that, but if you haven't got the driver behind it, you haven't got a car behind it.
Exactly. So, say for instance, Ferrari pulled out, Ferrari didn't want to do F1 anymore. Who would be that next in line team that you would go for?
Probably McLaren.
McLaren.
Or Williams, but Williams is slightly different now because it's no longer Frank Williams. What the hell happened there? At one time I would have said Williams because Frank Williams is a local lad as well.
Oh, okay, so you'd go for a bit of locality. Locality? Is that even a word?
It is, in a way, yeah.
Well, if it's not, I just made it up, and I am happy to use that. Anyway, getting back on track. Our good friend Av was chatting about F1 on our first pilot episode of the Astro Hours podcast and got as passionate as you. What is it about F1 that makes it so special?
Speed, for me. Speed, technology, you know, I mean, everything that goes on a Formula 1 car will end up one way or another on a road car and stuff.
Yep.
And it's unbelievable how they can go around at some of the speeds they do. And obviously, if you see a crash, how they walk away from it. And again, that's down to the technology side. You know,
Well,
I love
I
the
know.
technology.
Yeah, I mean it's certainly changed because like literally just that wheel, the steering wheel, how much
Well,
technology goes into just that,
oh, aye.
and how they
But
know
it is,
what's
it's
going on with
safety and
that
everything.
vehicle. Yeah, and like safety is paramount to them. And I mean before, like all this, can you imagine like the F1 team having such like security features being this advanced?
But it was
It's
thanks to
changed.
the likes of what happened with Senna.
Yeah.
That safety started to come in properly.
Okay.
And, you know, I mean, it still goes on to today. The Halo being the newest
Yeah.
feature. And, you know, when the Halo first came in, which is all like the V-shaped thing that in the cockpit,
Yep.
you know, everybody was saying, nah, it's ugly, you can't use that. But it's proven that it's a very good safety factor.
And that's great.
You know,
I mean,
it's
they're
definitely
learning.
saved a few lives.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
and that's what it's all about, really. Is
yeah,
just you know keeping safety of
but
everyone
it is
that's
that.
involved there has to be safety functions because nobody wants to watch their favorite sport and see their favorite driver risking his life and actually passing away
Yeah.
because like that ruins the sport and that
Oh,
poor
it's
driver who puts his
and
life
it,
on the line has done it for nothing because there's no learning. So just being able to see oh my god, we got another one coming out. There it is. Seeing the fact that they are learning, getting better and better and better as they come along, and more safety features are made. That means
yeah.
the sport can kind of just keep going because the
Well, that
faster the
like I say, it's
vehicles,
safety.
the harder. Yeah.
You know, the last major crash was oh, 2014, 2015, I think, or something like that. Not
Yeah.
long back, actually. 20, no, I would have been sort of like about 4 or 5 years ago. What close on the Bahrain side of it.
Yep.
And, you know, he literally went straight in to the barriers. I mean, sliced the car in half and everything.
Oh damn.
And, you know, he climbs out, car's on fire and all that. He ended up with 2 burnt hands, basically.
Wow.
But if it wasn't for the likes of the Halo, he would have been probably dead. Well, he would have been dead.
Yeah.
And I chopped him
Exactly.
off or whichever, because he actually went straight through. And that's what I mean. You know, you can hit things. I think he hit that at a tremendous speed.
So at what sort of
You know,
year do you reckon it actually changed, like the sport? And
so it changes virtually all the time. I mean, if something happens, like I say, the Hero came in because of I can't remember his name, but one of the drivers. I think it was because he went under the tractor or something.
oh
And so that was one of the last deaths in the Formula One.
yeah,
Though there has been a few more in other sports.
yeah,
Um, but it's at one time you used to have deaths virtually every single race, especially in the
Jesus.
old days, and it just shows you how good they are.
Yeah,
I think,
exactly.
like I've said, you have to be extremely good to be an F1
Yeah,
driver. You know, you're at
it's
your
a super
pinnacle.
hard, like
Yeah.
full on art form.
I mean, they read the track before. If you got into a car, the same car, you wouldn't be able to get around that track the way they see it, to see the corners coming before you see it and type stuff. You
Yeah,
know, there's a lot into the whole lot of it. But yeah, I love me Formula One. I would never change that.
no, no, I can see how passionate you are about it. Yeah.
As you can probably
How would
gather,
you reckon you
Theo.
were? Sorry, how would you reckon you were when you first started watching F1? Like, what age did you start watching it?
Oh, um, roundabout, I'd say just over 20 or something like that.
Oh, nice.
I haven't been a proper lifelong, sort of like as a
Yeah.
kid, but I think, like I say, just watching one or two of the classes around the centre period got me into it, so I would have been about 20 odd.
Yeah. Where is this? Megalodon. I'll go down in a minute, Patch. Just need to use my snipers up.
And like if I ever won the lottery, I'd be spending a lot of time travelling the world.
Yes, yeah, I can tell, like, both of you how much you would do that. And that's awesome, guys.
I wouldn't be in a 5-star hotel, I'd be in a 10-star hotel.
10-star hotel.
I'd have VIP tickets and everything.
Yeah.
And I'd get that kid back.
Yeah. So, now we can move on from F1, because you just showed literally how, like, passionate you are with... Oh, crap, let's put them back into it. So, music-wise, what music are you into?
My love is rock, Iron Maiden,
Yep.
Motorhead, Deep Purple, Led Zeppelin, stuff like that.
Yep.
I do like me dance, me rave scene.
Yeah.
I do like UB40 and stuff like that, bit of
Okay,
Pink
yeah.
Floyd.
Yep.
So, I've got a big wide range, but definitely Iron Maiden, by
Yeah.
far the best. As you probably know, I am going to see them in June.
Yes, you are indeed. So that's cool. That's what I was going to ask you next. Any gigs you're attending soon? But you just literally just said that. So in June. Whereabouts is that?
It is not far away from you, to be honest. It's is it West Ham? West Ham Stadium?
West Ham Stadium. Oh, that's a nice stadium. I like that stadium. It's
I've never actually been there yet.
No.
So this is me. I'm a virgin for West
You'll be
Ham.
in for a treat.
As long as I can jump the barriers.
I mean, you would need to jump quite high, but yeah, you'd be.
Oh god, there's another chicken in there.
You will enjoy it. Easily.
Well, I'm hoping this one with Iron Maiden, because they reckon we've done it. Them knives do work, by the way.
What the hell? He's glitched.
Oh.
This game is been really glitchy all of a sudden.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it?
Right, so whilst this shark is having a bit of a hissy fit over here, who is your favourite band and what is your favourite song of all time?
And again, Iron Maiden and Hallowed Be Thy Name.
Hallowed be thy name. Can you remember
That
what year that came out?
Oh, Hallowed. Must be around about 82, 83 or something.
Jeez, I was going to say 83, but...
Yeah, somewhere around about that.
I'll have to have a look at that, actually, yeah. But that's cool. I mean, it's my year of birth, obviously, so that's why I remember.
Well, with Iron Maiden, I've this one, I think I'm probably at 16. That's the amount of times I've actually seen them.
Yep.
But this one's apparently supposed to be the best one.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Another one of my all-time favourites is Queen.
Yeah. Queen.
And
yep. Good.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yes. Okay, so Cammy has been entertaining you with some of the music library. Do you want to explain that to the audience of what the hell is going on with all that?
Well, I don't really know. I just know they're quite catchy. And like I say, is that whether I get a name right, Dojo Cat or Felix the Cat or whichever, I don't know. But it's the way she says a few stuff, and I've tried to sort of like copy it, but I cannot. But yeah, it's got a bit of a kick to them, and they are a little bit warped, and I think that's probably why I like them.
Just the craziness of it all.
Yeah, but I love getting introduced to new stuff like that,
Yeah, no, that's quite cool.
and them I've never heard of them, but yeah, I think her voice is just strange, and the songs do have a bit of a dirty way to it. Bring the drip with red banana. So,
Should be so impressed with that. Right, so we are on to movies and TV shows. Now, I know you're a big fan of Trekkies, Star Trek.
Oh yeah,
So,
I can even
how
say
much?
it for you.
Go for it.
I knew you were going to read that,
Yes.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuous 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds, seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before. That's just, I might have got that slightly wrong, but yeah.
It doesn't matter. That was beautiful, Sean.
Sad or what?
That was very.
But yes, I'm an extremely big Trekkie.
Oh, we might need to move towards this treasure. I don't think I can pick it up.
I was decided to come with that.
We've got a ship.
Uh,
Oh no! We might have to get this treasure and then run.
Oh, the ship is here already.
Oh my god!
So I like Star Trek is my favourite.
I don't know where it went.
I also like war ones,
Okay, yep.
Navy SEAL and stuff like that.
Navy SEAL, yep.
And the most recent is it the two of us?
Okay. And what's that on?
That's on Prime, I believe it is.
Prime.
It's the one where they turn into plants and stuff. The Last of Us, not the two of us.
Oh, the Last of Us. Oh,
yeah.
So, I was like, what? Two of us? I don't get it, Sean. Yeah, the Last of Us makes sense.
Yeah.
Right, we can start moving, Sean. Oh no.
I'm in the dead.
Okay, so the Last of Us. Cool. So you're on season 2, I take it. Last of Us.
Yeah, I've finished watching it.
Now we actually touched on Reacher on the podcast in episode 1. And
yes, I have watched that actually.
I feel like I need to buck it because this is sounding really difficult. Sure, we need to both buck it.
Yeah, I'm coming out now. Yeah, what a big dude that Reacher is though.
Yeah, so Reacher is one of those shows that I've got a long love for. And, like, I was saying, like the actual chap is a very fine looking man as well, so he's a pretty strong dude.
Yeah, I've seen the size of like it says. And without spoiling, obviously, the other dude and the latest one, because I have actually watched all the Reacher now.
The big dude, yeah.
I mean, whoa.
Wait, Sean, I believe we might have to just get out of here before, because we're going to lose the boat.
On it already. Oh, he's knocked the sails back down. I can't get out until...
Yep. As soon as you can, just, I'd give them bucketing as quickly as I can. And this is the fun of Sea of Thieves. 1 minute you're having fun, the next minute you're getting sunk by another ship. So,
right, we're out of here.
Yep, beautiful. Sometimes, you understand we do call it quits, and he's destroying us again.
Well, he's going to suffer now, but I'm going to treat
Right.
him.
While it's kind of like that, I'm going to start patching.
Oh,
no! I've been killed.
Oh, the ship's going to go down.
Oh,
Sorry, Ash,
no.
that was my fault.
No, you're fine. Lies
no.
backbone. Jesus.
Eh.
So I think OBS is crashing a lot today, but I'll clip it all to one stream and upload it to YouTube once we're done. So yes, I've got a bit of work to do. Okay, everyone, we are back. We are back. Right, we're getting to the close to the sort of the ending and stuff anyway. So right, so can you say your famous phrase, Sean, about a certain doggy?
Really, man, seriously. He's actually been quite good today.
Yeah. Oh, cool. What breed is Bailey? What breed is Bailey?
Bailey is a Yorkshire Terrier Jack Russell.
And you've got another doggy as well, haven't you? Is that right?
No, we are on about getting another.
Oh, you're on about getting one. Ah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right. So, okay. So, Sean. So before we start this lightning round, to finish off your ride along, I just want to take the time to personally thank you for being there for me for some tough times recently, and just to let you know that you're a good friend, Sean. I appreciate you wholeheartedly. You're a kind soul, and obviously, I love you, brother.
No, that's what I'm here for.
Okay.
I might be an old grey head kid, but I'm a softy at heart.
You are indeed. And as long as you know, I really appreciate it and I respect you. So,
no, that's not a problem.
Let's get on with it, shall we? The lightning round.
Yes, certainly.
So, for those who need a refresh, the lightning round is 10 questions selected from a whole bunch I've saved up. Some could be super random, some could be what ifs, and some just questions in general. Just answer them as quickly as you can with the first thing that comes to mind. CBK CoffeeLuv. Are you ready for your lightning round?
Not really, but then let's get going.
Okay. First question. You, me, General, and Cammy on a boat. A new megalodon comes up from the water and inevitably sink us. Who are you sacrificing? Who are you shooting out of a cannon? Hopefully escaping. One goes down with a ship and one survives.
Oh, well. Oh, that's a good one. The survivor has to be Cammy because any other team would love a harpoonist like her. So
yeah,
she might revive me because I'm dead.
Yeah.
You keep on torturing me, so I would have to turn and fire you out of the cannon. And obviously, Adam. Basically, what was the last one?
Sacrificing.
Yeah, unfortunately, sorry, Adam. I'm going to have to sacrifice you.
Oh, boo! Okay, next one. You ran out of coffee. What hot drink do you go for instead?
How many people are you gone?
Chocolate.
How many people are you speaking of?
Okay. TV addicted to right now?
How many?
Coffee.
I'm reading it.
TV show you're addicted to right now?
Yeah?
Say again, sorry, because I was like,
TV addicted to right now? A television
addicted
show.
to?
Yes.
At the moment, probably Star Trek's.
Okay. You have to change your CBK gamer tag to someone else. Who are you called now?
Vagina.
If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Oh, superpower, flight.
Flight. You can change one historical moment. What are you changing?
Oh, that's a good one. That is actually a good one. I'd probably say going back like 1700s or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, changing something significant.
Yeah.
Parliaments. The Houses of Parliaments, blowing them up.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Favorite streamer?
Favorite streamer? Oh, that's a hard one. Sorry, Ash, but Cammy.
Oh, knew it. You can be a famous musician from any band with all their talent. Who are you?
Oh, Bruce Dickinson.
Oh, okay. You win the lottery. What are you buying first?
Season ticket Formula One.
Okay, and the last one. NASA discovers a new planet and asks you to name it. What's it called?
Coffee lover.
Coffee lover. Okay, and that wraps up your 10 lightning round questions. So, Sean,
I like it.
anything you'd like to say before we wrap up the stream?
Well, unfortunately, I was hoping to show people fighting skeletons on this, so hopefully next time
Yes, there'll be plenty of
we
time.
haven't had a skull in sight. But
Yeah,
apart from that, I've actually quite enjoyed tonight, even though we've had one or two
a few
like,
technical issues.
introductions.
So what I will do is I will save all the streams that are like backwards and forwards. I will clip them all together, and you'll have just basically one stream, and I'll upload that to YouTube, which I'll do. I'll try and sort out this weekend. So I will tag that in the Twitter, and obviously just apologies and stuff for the issues we had today.
Yep.
So yeah, Sean, that wraps up the ride along for CBK CoffeeLuv. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Thank you, Sean, obviously, for agreeing. Yes, it has been, hasn't it? Thank you for agreeing to be my returning ride along guest. And I look forward to our next Thursday's gaming session. So, thank you for everyone who watching the stream. Thank you for everyone watching the stream, and hoping to get back to doing these on a regular basis. Anyways, this has been amazing, and our guest can now make a nice strong coffee.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I'm having a beer as this week. Oh,
Yes.
I better start to you.
So, here we go. Great times, good vibes. LiveviL out. Goodbye.
Yes, thank you very much, everyone.